I should say. It's just me here for now, in quarantine. Oof. Playing games. Just 2 hours a day. That's probably the plan, honestly. I think I have my my life plan figured out for the next 2 months. Is that like I'm going to write a bunch, play a lot of games, stream a lot, make a lot of videos, and work. Do lots of stuff. Yeah, I've been very productive. I actually did weigh myself today, and I have lost quite a bit of weight. Like 5 pounds. It's not a whole lot, but I do think I'll be able to maintain what I was doing. So, I'm definitely looking forward to losing more weight,
This is Diane from
and I'm working out more too.
just calling to let you know.
It was really weird.
Title is How to Please a Woman in Bed 101.
Yes, I gotta watch every single part.
One of the brokers said that you might need a new pillow cover for this one. You know, just for protection.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Oh no, getting roasted by the video store girls.
Mr. Touchdown. Your registration for the 7th UA.
Oh, is my microphone all right, by the way?
As always, we have faxed you some information about the rank.
I forgot to check.
In case you wish to continue your ascent. Please transfer the money into the designated account as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Oh, is my microphone all right, by the way? Yep, it's fine. All right, that's good. All right. Back to work. Dan, yesterday I was streaming for half an hour before I realized my microphone wasn't working correctly. That was embarrassing. All right. Yeah, what was I talking about? Was it my work schedule? My weight loss? Yeah. So, my lifts have been going up pretty consistently over the past couple of years, but I always seem to be gaining weight, and it's a really weird situation because I legitimately am looking a lot better, but it's like I'm still really heavy. So yeah, I decided it's time to seriously cut weight, and it is working. I have figured out a routine that I really like, and I am going to stick with it. I mean, I had a cheat meal just now, so I'm concerned that I might gain it all back, but I don't think it'll be all of it. Probably just a pound or so, and then I'll probably just lose it again over the next week. More weight over the next week. It's gonna be interesting. Honestly, I was seriously considering not taking my cheat meal at all, and I probably should have, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it in the refrigerator and just save it till next week. Here we go. Honestly, I need to meal prep more. How do you master the secret of the first class? What is the secret? What is first class? Fill up cars with gas. Do gas station attendants even exist? I always see them in movies and stuff like that, but I've never ever seen it actually happen. It just, ugh. Head to the client point marked on map. All right. There's that one James Bond movie where he touches down in a plane in front of a gas station and a guy runs up to fill up the tank. It's like, wow. I mean, it's such a good movie. Which one was that? Octopussy, I think it was. Perseverance leads to money. Oh no, this guy knows what's up. Which in turn leads to wealth. Yeah, this is absolutely true. The world will forever remain closed to those who do not persevere. The god of gasoline is cruel. Lose your perseverance and you'll burn up. That is what perseverance means. So get working. Embarrassed by VGL? Are you serious? What would he have done to embarrass me? Like, really? Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, so if you pour too much gas. Luchico? What kind of brand name is that? A Mexican brand? San Andreas is such a weird city. Like, everything's named after wrestling moves. It's like, ugh. It's really weird because it almost feels like this game has simultaneously has a lot of creativity in the world design, and then at the same time it doesn't. It feels really empty and yet really fulfilling at the same time. It's a really interesting contrast. It may or may not be intentional. I think it's a mark of a really good creator, actually, to really do a lot with your limitations, and I think Suda pulls that off masterfully with this, and especially Killer 7. Like, Killer 7 literally takes place on rails, and yet it's one of the most engaging experiences I've ever played. I wish I could stream it, actually, but unfortunately. Actually, I never finished my last playthrough. I was really enjoying it, too. I made a video about it. I remember when I first played it, it took me, like, about 4 months to get through, because I was so busy. Yeah, I was first playing it back when, I first got it when, yeah, when was it? 2012? Something like that. Before who I am, before I was who I was today, essentially. Oops. Wait, is actually... Ah, damn. I poured it too much. Yeah, I'm not doing too hot. Wait. Yeah, I'm probably releasing the button too soon. There we go. It's like working a real job. It's really repetitive and easy, but it's rewarding. You're gonna get something good out of it, man. Honestly, I imagine this game does the whole working thing better than Shenmue does, because it's better paced. I imagine. I've never played Shenmue. I'm really curious. I'm really curious as to what that one is like. I've mentioned this before, but my upcoming novel, Rabbit Hole, was inspired by the concept of Shenmue, namely contemporary martial arts story focusing on the daily lives of the characters. On a base level, it was very, very much influenced on Shenmue, but it's you know, it's its own thing for sure. For one thing, you won't have to worry about the series not being finished. Oops. All right. The third entry won't be complete dog shit. Yes, I did. It was. Let me preface this. Let me say this right now. Yeah, there was plenty in that video that was not true. So it was like laughable seeing him try to like pretend he was like exposing me. Ah, no, he has a Twitter account. Oh no, exposed. Like, I think my favorite bit was like when he tried to shit on me for being really biased towards Nintendo, and then immediately came across a post from me shitting on like Yoshi's New Island. Oh, well, he's right about that, but he's wrong about everything else. Wow, as long as I'm critical towards Nintendo, huh? As long as I shit all over them, I'm cool and based, but the instant I start talking about how good they are, I suddenly have a problem. It's ridiculous. Oh, by the way, I don't like Yoshi's New Island. I was actually thinking of returning to it so I can talk about that more in depth. In part because, you know, I finished the original recently. I've been tempted to go back to playing DS and New Island again, so I can give my thoughts on them again, because I haven't 100% 100% completed either of them. Yoshi's Island DS, I came close to doing, but it was like, I don't know, man. They're not as good as the original. But since I've 100% completed the original like so thoroughly, I think I am going to like go back and actually play those games again. Just to give a more cohesive review of them, because it has been years. I don't think I've played New Island at all since Woolly World came out. Maybe I have, but every time I play it, I end up like declaring it shit and then not getting through it. I think that is that too loud? That seems a bit too loud to me. I think that I'm gonna try to finish DS and New Island again to see what I think about it. Like maybe I'll warm up to them. Who knows? I mean, I doubt it. I really do, but I mean, it's been so long now that I don't even remember why I dislike those games so much. I mean, it's so weird how much I love the original, but hate like the sequel so much. Because I do think RZest is the worst Nintendo team ever. I am... My spleen! Why do they all say that? Like, I remember that being a joke in like a very specific cartoon. Like, I want to say Jimmy Neutron or something. So it was weird seeing it again here. Jimmy... It's weird. I love how, like, I was thinking about this when I was reading Dr. Stone, which is basically, I don't want to call it anime Jimmy Neutron, but like the same idea of a boy genius, right? It's weird how I was a big fan of Jimmy Neutron growing up, and now I'm into Dr. Stone. Apparently I like science stuff, which is weird because I don't gravitate towards it. Like, maybe if I had read more science fiction growing up, I would be a bigger fan, but I think I'm mostly stuck with fantasy. I mean, there's not a lot of good science fiction for kids, right? And a lot of it has been, like, super politicized. So, like, I was traditionally avoiding political topics. I typically avoid political fiction. Politically motivated fiction, I should say, and science fiction. There are plenty of times where I felt like it kind of hit that mold. So I never really got into it for that reason. At least I think that's it. I don't recall exactly. Maybe I just didn't find anything I liked. Because like I never saw Trek growing up, which is weird because I think my parents are fans. Like, literally, like, never saw a single episode of Trek growing up, so... I actually watched a little bit of it on Amazon Prime a while back, the first episode, and I actually really liked it, so we'll see if I get back into actually watching the entire thing. I did like it a lot more than I thought I would. Alright. So yeah, we are on our way to fighting number 6, Holly Summers, who is kind of a notable boss for a lot of reasons. For Travis' character development, I would say probably the most relevant character for Travis's overall development, which is weird because she doesn't show up again. And weird that Bad Girl returned, but she didn't. Like, is Bad Girl that popular? I guess cosplayers like her or something. Like, Suda51 was talking about how Bad Girl is really, really popular to cosplay. When Travis Strikes Again was being promoted. And I can sort of see why, because her design is really striking. But yeah, I personally say Holly's probably one of my favorite characters. Probably. Honestly, like, I was talking all this shit about, like, Oh, Shinobu's my favorite. Oh, and then Destroy Man is great. Oh, no, Holly Summers my favorite. Okay, I guess I like pretty much all the bosses, except maybe Speedbuster. Because, like, she doesn't do anything. She just sort of exists. And the boss fight is kind of lame. Other than that, I like them all. The wall is high. Higher than you'll ever know. Yeah. I mean, the game is great. I'm really enjoying myself so far. I've had no trouble just getting back into it. Like, just coming on every day and streaming my way through it. It's hacking and slashing my way through the ranks. It's great. Really enjoyable game still. To this day. You know, the game came out in, what, 2007? It's 13 years old now. Still really good. I mean, how many games from 2007 do you still play? Like, who plays Lair? Like, who plays, like, Bioshock? Like, next to no one. Well, Bioshock is coming to Switch, and it's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm not gonna talk about it. Oh wait, no. Okay, I am going to buy it, but I'm gonna be buying Infinite. Bioshock Infinite, the only one I don't own separately. So I am going to play 2013's early the March game of the year, essentially. I say March game of the year because, like, is this the trend I keep noticing? Is like the game of the year contenders either come out in March or November. Like, all the ones I remember seem to come out around those two time frames, except for maybe The Last of Us, which I think came out in June. Oh, sweet, we're there already. Oh, but I didn't get, I didn't actually buy my, improved parts. But yeah, I'm really curious as to how good Infinite is, because, again, this is a game that was super overhyped at launch. One that I realized immediately was not going to be any good. The original was not very good. 2 is even worse. 2, I think, is it's really understated how bad it is, I feel. Like, a lot of people, like, damage control it. Like, oh, the DLC is good. No, none of it's good. None of it's good, man. Of course, the original wasn't good either. The original has, like, one of the laziest morality things. I don't know what it was about, like, the mid-2000s to, like, I don't know, like, 2013. But, like, there was, like, this weird obsession with morality systems. Like, that overwhelmingly favored making the good, righteous decision. Like, I don't get this. Like, there's no reason to kill the little sisters in Bioshock, and the entire game tries to present it as, like, some incredible moral dilemma when it really isn't. Like, come on, don't kill the little girls. Like, they give you more Adam if you spare them. It's not difficult. It's just, Bioshock was, like, the example of the game. Bioshock is the game, I think, that politicized the gaming industry. It allowed game journalists an excuse to start talking about politics, which, of course, led to Gamergate, which led to lots of stupid bullshit that we're still dealing with today, honestly. And maybe corrupt game journalism as a whole, can be traced back to Bioshock. Well, I guess game journalism was always corrupt. It was always full of shills, but... Oh, should I go to Thunder Ryu? Yeah, I didn't go see Thunder Ryu. I was thinking... I guess I could just go there, and then... I guess I could just make the payment now. You paid the stipulated entry fee. Yeah, I could fight him. I could fight her now, but is there a point to? I guess I could just fight her, then come back, and then train twice for the next fight. Because I don't need to level up all the way, I don't think. I mean, I might as well, just because it's available and it's what I'm supposed to do, but... But yeah, I'm very, very glad we're not getting any more Bioshock games. People are teasing new ones, but I know plenty of people are salty towards Infinite for being shit. I don't know. It was such a weird experience. Infinite was super overrated. I couldn't wait for it to be gone and be forgotten about. And then it was forgotten when The Last of Us came out, and that was a. And now we're dealing with The Last of Us and dealing with the fallout from that. Like games trying to be like The Last of Us. It's that's a really frustrating thing about The Last of Us too, is that like people praise this idea of like protecting a girl as if it was some novel thing that had never been done before. When Bioshock Infinite did it like earlier that year, it was really interesting to see people try to spin that. 2K doesn't have the influence over the industry that Sony does, apparently. At least not when it comes to non-GTA products. GTA is absolutely one of the most corrupt brands out there. You know, they get 10s even when they don't deserve it. They never deserve it. In fact. They're definitely losing power and influence. Like, as Nintendo does better, you're going to see, like, a lot of these third parties start to lose a lot of their influence over the community. Like, if people don't believe their bullshit, that their games are doing things that Nintendo can't do, or Nintendo doesn't do as well, there's no reason to get invested in them, as I've showcased numerous times on this channel. Oof. Alright, wow. I cannot believe how quick it took to get to Holly Summers. I was expecting it to be what, an hour or so? I don't know, maybe I just have more money, better assassinations. Hang on, what? Oh wait, no, home is over here. Yeah, I see it. Gotta return to the motel. Oh, you can see the flag in the distance. Awesome. I'm not sure what's with this giant flag that you see everywhere, but I've never really noticed it before until this playthrough, but...
Travis, hello? I am at the beach. Are you coming? Not like I am waiting for you or anything.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm right there. Yeah, so we gotta go out and meet Sylvia, who's waiting for us at the beach. Ugh. I can still pop this game in and have a blast, you know what I mean? And modern games, they don't do it for me. Well, modern non-Nintendo games don't do it for me, I should say. What even came out this year? Final Fantasy VII-R, yeah. That's going to be my go-to example for a while, because I haven't played it, and I just actually did watch a video from the Completionist, actually, trying to shill Final Fantasy VII-R. Oh, Square Enix gave me a free copy, but don't worry, guys, they didn't directly pay me or anything. They're just giving me an early copy so I can promote this game on my channel and make money off this video. Like, do they really not realize that we're aware of how this works. Oh, oops.
Still just
Terrible timing.
rub some oil on me, will you?
Me? You serious?
What? Is there a problem?
No. Thought you'd never ask.
Your next opponent is here on this beach.
Ah, just up ahead. So I'm supposed to fight on the beach.
That's one of the conditions.
Oh no.
That's for you to figure out.
Oh no.
Feels good.
Oh no.
Balance do you have, Travis?
Oh no, he's going for it. He's going for it.
Go any higher and I will kill you myself. Not until you become number 1. We have a deal, remember? So hurry up and go get him.
Yes, Your Highness.
Holy shit. Alright. I love this game so much. So, would Sylvia be like a 10 out of 10? I'd probably say she is, but that's just me. Going by like the how she behaves in game. Like the actual design of the character is kind of low budget, but like in the real life, she would probably be a 10 out of 10, right? That's my perspective. Just seeing all the shit she can do. Oops. She's so over-sexualized. I love it. She's so much more realistically handled than something like Bayonetta too. That's definitely one of those aspects that I think a lot of people kind of understate. Just how good of a female character she is. How great her design is. People will talk about like Travis's character motivations, but they won't talk about Sylvia herself, which is, I think, kind of a shame. I think she's a great character. She's hilarious. Go any higher and I will kill you myself. Just, oh man. And she's a pretty complex character too, so it's not just a waifu, you know what I mean? Like, she's kind of a terrible person, and I really enjoy that. We're on our journey to Pound Town. All right. Did I turn it down too much? I can't hear the jingle. This level's kind of probably one of the lamer ones. It's just you walking along the beach. Honestly, like the entire game is full of stuff like this. It's really weird how much this game does with like so little. I can't praise that enough. It's basically the opposite of what like AAA games do, where like they have all this shit and like none of it really amounts to anything. Like I was just complaining about BioShock. Like that's a really good example where it tries to have all these ideas, the setting, these gameplay mechanics, and it's all really shallow and uninspired. Oh no, objectivism is bad. Who could have possibly figured that out? It's been years since I've played I actually last played BioShock before I had my own political opinion, so I wonder how different I would view it today. I imagine I would still dislike it, but I suspect I would view it as being really amateurish and shallow. But that's just me. I mostly critique it on like a game and world design standpoint, which is really lame. Like it's so frustrating how people will like praise Andrew Ryan and the artist guy. What's his name? I honestly can't remember. They'll praise those people as like really deep, complex characters when they don't really do anything. It's really. I don't know, man. People were desperate to hype up the PlayStation 360. They were desperate to find something to hold against the Wii. And, BioShock was it in like the early 2007. Did Mass Effect come out in 2007? I think it did. It was like, what, Mass Effect, it was BioShock, it was Portal. Portal's like super overrated. And I played it recently too, so I know what I'm talking about. And I liked Portal when I first played it, but yeah, people like who declared it the best game ever made, completely delusional. Completely delusional. Like, it did not deserve to win any awards. It wasn't that big of a deal. Oh no, oh no, it has a supercomputer, oh, and the cake is a lie. Yo, what was the other one? Like, I remember watching X-Play being baffled at how, like, the games they were showing off. Like, I think in the 6th gen, I just sort of accepted that, like, okay, people are going to not like Nintendo games because they're aimed at kids, right? And I'm a kid. And then, so I'll like them, and then I'll like these older games when I get older, and then that never really happened. Other than RE4, which is legitimately pretty awesome. Everything else, I can recall, most everything else. I don't know, man, like, X-Play, I think is where I learned about Killer 7. I think it's where I learned about, Oddworld, which I really like. You know, Stranger's Wrath, specifically. What else? There were a couple of good games. No, I don't think there were. Wait, what did I buy because of X-Play? I can't think of a single game that I bought because of X-Play, which is weird because I watch it all the time. I don't know. It was just neat seeing games on TV. You know what I mean? And they would occasionally do funny stuff. So I guess that's why I was into it. It's been such a long time since I've even seen X-Play. You know what I mean? Like, I stopped watching it long before it was canceled. I think it went to shit, like, immediately after the reboot, so it lost a lot of its personality. So, yeah, around 2008-ish is when I stopped watching. So I remember seeing RE4 all the time. That was the big one that, you know, I'm a fan of because of X-Play. But other than that, I can't remember what else. They used to have so many, well, yeah, Final Fantasy X as well, probably. But that was due to, like, old episodes of Cheat that they would air sometimes. And they would talk about all the weird shit in that game. Oh, Soul Calibur 2. That's a good one. But yeah, even back then, I was like watching all this shit with like all these games I don't care about and being like, okay, but where are the Nintendo games? Like, really? Wait, what? Wait, is that what the mines are? Wait. Oh, here it is. I love how these guys have guns and they can't do a thing against them. Alright. It's weird. I don't remember X-Play talking about a lot of my favorite games at all. Like, that was what got me, is that, like, they didn't even, like, talk about, like, upcoming exciting projects. Oh, yeah, Twilight Princess. Yeah, Twilight Princess was one. I was excited about that because of X-Play and G4 showing, you know, actual video footage of the hot new game trailer. It was like, wow. I remember I saw that for the first time, and I was hoping that it was a rerun and that the game was already out. And I was so angry when it wasn't, and it wouldn't be for a long time. Shit, it's weird. Was that in 2005 when they first showed? Yeah, 2004, 2005. Was it that long? Because it came out in November of 2006. And yeah, I think it was like mid 2004 to like 2006 where I was getting fired up about this game. It felt like it took forever for that game to come out. Yeah, that and Breath of the Wild felt like they took forever to come out. Twilight Princess more so, I think. But yeah, Twilight Princess got all sorts of hype because, oh, it's realistically rendered. I don't know, man. Was I hyped for it for that reason? No, I think it was because it was a new Zelda game, and I really like Zelda. Yeah, it looked different and unique, and you could turn into a wolf. They showed that off right away. That was awesome. That really excited me, and yeah, I think I was disappointed with Twilight Princess when it first came out. When it first came out, I defended it to an extent. Like, people were saying it was a terrible game. It's not really terrible at all. It's better than like most games, but like, yeah, like I do think I prefer Wind Waker. I do think I prefer Ocarina, Majora, Skyward Sword. It's still my least favorite 3D Zelda game for sure. Least favorite. I was surprised when I learned that there are people who consider it their favorite Zelda game, and I guess there could be a reason for that. Like, you could just really like Midna. It's an opinion. There's nothing wrong with having opinions, right? It's not like objectively wrong to like Twilight Princess. The way it's objectively wrong to like Skyrim. You know what I mean? Like, if you praise like terrible games, you're just ignorant, as opposed to having a personal preference. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, he's careful. Whew, that was close. No! Oh no. I love this game. It's so simple, but it works so well. Ah, here she is. It is Sylvia. Well, I'm gonna be number one someday, baby. Yep. I love this so much.
That careless attitude of yours will be your undoing. And with that, I am 500% certain you will die this time. But trust your force.
I'm gonna die this time. Hardman Smith is finished. Oh no. How am I possibly gonna deal with Holly Summers? Hashtag exposed. So, Twilight Princess. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fire up that one again soon. I think I'm gonna try to 100% Wind Waker. I never have completed the Nintendo Gallery in that one, and I've always wanted to. So I think I will. I think I'll do that on Wind Waker. Maybe on stream, just so I can showcase all the stuff in Wind Waker. It'll be fun. But yeah, I have a Twilight Princess on the backlog. Satan's Ferris Wheel, the Belly to Belly MS. You remember it? Oh, okay, here we go with Holly Summers. Oh, should we save it? I don't think I'm gonna die, but might as well save it. I might as well get in the habit of saving it just in case. I mean, there could be some kind of freak accident, like my power could go out or something. Damn, it did not take me very long at all to get to Holly tonight. Like, after last night and taking forever to get to Destroy Man. So this is like this upcoming cutscene is peak No More Heroes right here. This is why I love the game. Still better than The Last of Us. It's so different to see a female amputee in a game.
Fighting?
Yep.
Do you like killing?
Live for it.
Do you like fear?
Can't say. Never felt it.
Do you accept death?
Death. Never crossed my mind.
Death is the only truth. You are still a mere butt.
That's not a good thing, you know. Seeking meaning in everything.
Oh no.
Especially killing.
Especially video
That's a
games.
bad habit among smart little girls these days.
Come closer and you will understand everything.
I'm ready. Anywhere, anytime.
Just your ordinary assassin. Such a disappointment.
Are you in the mood yet? Normal assassins don't shoot the shit like this. They see their target and kill them.
Such a great conversation. Holy crap, it's so good. I forgot the whole. I forgot about this part.
Let's see you get out of this predicament.
No problem. You'll see.
Uh-huh. A bud that will never blossom. A sad truth. Good night, my sweet seven.
No. Oh no. I never noticed that adorable wave before. Holy crap, she's so cute. All right.
Nice trap.
Nice
I like
trap.
your style. Maybe I can steal a kiss before I.
Oh no, Travis is going for it too.
We'll see about that.
Travis is such a chat. It's such a weird contrast. He's such a dork, but he's such a chat at the same time. Like, I don't get why, okay, oof. Yeah, she runs around a lot. She runs around a lot in this. Oops. Travis doesn't simp. Like that's something I've noticed about him. Now that I'm older and kind of can appreciate this a bit more. Like Travis is like a complete dork, but he doesn't really simp. Like when you get right down to it, like even when he refuses to kill a woman, it's not like. Yeah, how should I put this? It's like he's clearly into them, but he won't like he won't let that get in the way of what he's trying to do, which is like bang Sylvia. It's kind of weird in that way. Simps like kind of fixate on like a single woman or this illusion that like a woman will someday like love and marry them forever. Travis doesn't really do that. Really, he just wants sex. He's like more open about what he wants than a simp would be, who tries to use like malicious tactics to try and do it. Like Travis is way more honest and straightforward, and that's a bit more endearing, I think. No wonder Holly likes him. Oops. And that's the thing about Holly. She's probably the best match for Travis, like personality-wise. It's really strange. Considering the premise of the game, like you're trying to bang Sylvia, but like Holly's the one where it really kind of feels almost like it could work if they just met under different circumstances. Like I like the idea, but of course, you know, she doesn't live through this fight. She really likes running away. Oh, is that it? Is this supposed to be a metaphor for how I have to chase after the woman I want? Oops. So where is Holly supposed to be from? Like somewhere in Europe, right? I completely forgot. I completely forget, but yeah, a lot of people do like her a lot. So, and I see why. She's really likable. Yeah, I myself am really fond of her. Yeah, she's definitely a one of those characters I want to see return in No More Heroes 3. So who do I want to see? Well, Margaret is my personal choice, and I'm not sure if most people would agree with that because you know, it's Margaret. She's not like one of the original 10 Assassins. Yeah, I would want it to be like, you know, Holly Summers, bad girl, because she was in Travis Strikes Again and it didn't really do anything. They introduced the concept of bad dog and then didn't do anything with it. It's so frustrating. If you're not aware of what happens in Travis Strikes Again, bad girl is brought back to life, but as a dog. So you have to like jump through some hoops to get her like to be bad girl again. It's hilarious. Yeah, I would want her to be back in No More Heroes 3. Like, one of my ideas was like to have an Avengers style like team up between all these assassins to overcome a common enemy, like Shinobi Return in 2. I want more playable characters, stuff like that. And Holly would be great, but I'm not sure if it would be... Well, technically the developers can do whatever they want. They're not the ones to be... They're not the kind of people to be limited by the reality at all. I mean, they brought Bad Girl back already, so the precedent has already been set. Like, really, really anything goes at this point. Like, it's straight up like Dragon Ball style, like, everyone comes back from the dead style bullshit at this point. Yeah, I believe Holly has a military background and like has done modeling work, which I think is kind of interesting, a concept for a character. Like this is confirmed in game lore. I think I can't remember where exactly. Her trading card probably. So yeah, it's a really interesting character design. I like it a lot. I wouldn't mind an entire game being about her, honestly. She's definitely a lot more interesting than a lot of actual female protagonists. But of course, you can say that about like pretty much any No More Heroes boss. You know, Destroy Man is more interesting than the superheroes. Bad Girl is more interesting than like the GTA protagonists.
This is not mercy. You can't kill a woman. Pathetic. If you can't kill a woman, you are less than a thug. You will never make it to the top.
Is this a metaphor?
That's okay. I seem to have a thing for stupid, pathetic men like
Oh
you.
no.
I can accept defeat if it comes from your hand. I will let you in on a secret. Assassins must die when they lose. Open your eyes and never look back. Promise, never forget me.
Huh?
Thank you. The moment you hesitated, I felt your...
Oh no.
Hold up.
Academics like to fantasize too, you know.
Wait! Number 6! No!
Oh no. No.
Forgive me, number 6. I never meant to shame you.
Aw. And he gives her a hug. Oh, no.
Not a very smooth.
Oh yeah, Sylvia calling him
A
out.
win is a win. That's all that matters. I hate to award you this, but you are now 6th in rank.
What was her name?
That is not important anymore.
Oh no.
You're right. But I owe her at least that.
Holly Summers, born in...
No. Just her name.
Why doesn't... I mean, yeah, I think I would have preferred Holly to come back rather than a. Oh, and you get to carry her to her grave. Oh no. Ah. It's so sad. Obtain the U.S. military secret. Please give to Dr. Naomi. So wait, she's part of the U.S. military? Okay, okay. I think I thought I had the impression it was from the European military. From wherever she was from.
Forgive me, Holly. I was late in saying this, but I love your soul.
Oh no!
Rest in peace.
Oh no. Marvelous. Amazing, yeah. Yeah, so that's Holly Summers, definitely one of the best boss fights in the game, I would say. I think that was the moment where I really began to understand just how good this game actually was. Like, Dr. Peace was when I was really getting into it, and this is when I realized just how powerful this game can be. Like, legitimately emotional. Like, even now, I was just like, wow, that was phenomenal. That was really well handled. I wish I could make something that good, but I'm never going to be able to because I am not a very good artist. I am not a very good writer. Oof. I'm just not good enough, man. All right, so that's no more heroes for the day. 5 more fights to go until we get to the top. Oof, it's going a lot faster than I thought it would. But I guess I kind of underestimated just how short the game was to begin with. Like, is it really only 10 to 15 hours long? I thought it was at least 20, but I guess there really are only 10 boss fights. Okay, Metroid Fusion. It's such a good game. I'm so I definitely want to keep playing. But yeah, I have to. Again, I'm streaming it, so I gotta keep the stream active. Okay, oops. Hang on, wait. Is this it? Here we go. Perfect. Oh, that's right. We're in Sector 4, and we're hunting down Ceres. I remember what we're doing. We're hunting down the evil Ceres, the X-Parasite. That. How many save rooms are there? Wasn't I just in one? All right. I haven't really gotten lost in Metroid Prime at all while I've been playing it. This I've gotten stuck in a couple of times, which is weird because I've played this more recently than Metroid Prime for sure. Yeah, I last played this in 2017, I think, when Samus Returns was about to come out. It doesn't feel that long ago, but it really doesn't. Yeah, I played Prime before that for sure, and yet I seem to remember more about it. Or I guess it's more it's less easy to get lost in that one. I mean, it has like the map system and stuff like that. This one like tells you where to go, but it's not really specific as to how you're supposed to make that happen. Well, the save rooms are everywhere in this game. All right. Oh, well. That's good. It's an interstate. That's another frustrating thing about this game. Like, there are always, like, these obstacles that, like, aren't shown on the map. You know, like, these weird, blockages and stuff like that. Like, it's really, really strange. On one hand, it makes the game feel, like, really organic and, like, there's a lot going on. But on the other, it's, it feels really, really, it's really annoying, to put it simply. Like, if you see something on a map, you should be able to go there. Like, to the door that's visible on the map. But no, it's, You always have to, like, burst through some floor, or, like, go around, or do something. It's, I don't know, it's a double-edged sword. Like, the entire game is full of stuff like that. Like, it's linear, but the events are super scripted, so they're really cool and interesting and engaging. The combat is really good, but you're going to be so railroaded that you're going to see the same thing every time. It's... Yeah, I will say, like, this game probably does have better straight-up combat than Super does. I do really, really enjoy the boss fights and the general gameplay loop. Like, Super has, like, way better exploration for sure, but like, I tend to, like, just blow through the enemies and kind of ignore them, usually. Like, in this one, it feels like the enemies actually are there and will actually get in your way and stuff like that. So you have to deal with them. Like, it's not as good as Samus Returns, but it's still pretty enjoyable. Oh, damn. That's the electrical current. Yeah, so you can't go down there yet. Hang on. So where can I go? Yeah, it feels like everything, yeah, that was where I was supposed to go, but, there was something preventing me from going up there. So, can I go around? I keep getting lost. There's so many times I get lost in this game. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. It's always stuff that's not actually obvious. You sort of just have to piece together, like, where you're supposed to bomb. Like, Video Game Donkey was talking about how annoying that is, and how he doesn't enjoy it. And, I can kind of see why. Hang on. Yep, speed booster. Don't tell me I have to get the speed booster before I go in there. Well, it should be just up here, so... Oops. Like, why do I have to blow through walls? Like, what's the logic behind it? Why can't it just be there? Alright. Like, how fragile is this ship where you can just blow through walls? And why do they come back when you go through here again? It's just... if you go through here again. Like I said, this game is pretty linear, so you probably won't be doing that, but it's still worth putting out. Hang on. Like, there's this convenient handholdy spot here, but there's no reasoning for it. It makes no sense. Oh, check this out. Check this out. I noticed this right away. Like, really? Really? At least that one was marked. Alright. Yeah, so Ceres... So the X does... The X kill the people they infect, and then they just take their forms? That's how it works, right? And then, like, they just couldn't infect Samus herself. All right. Here we go. This is a really cool. This is a really good boss fight. Like I said, this is a good example of how good the fights in this game can be. Look at it, the way it moves. Like, look at its design. Like, look at it. Look at the way it's animated. The way it attacks. It's great. It's a real threat. All right. I honestly don't remember how to beat it. I think you just shoot its head with missiles. But that's difficult because it's moving so fast. There we go. Shit. Got him. Okay. So I think one shot should do it. Shit. Damn. 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 Got him. Even from that distance. All right. Like it's a simple fight, but it's really engaging. All right. Oh, he's in black. Hang on, he's going a little bit faster now. Got him. That was easy. But wait. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. Oh, see, and they flash too, so you can't even like just spam missiles. You have to wait until the flashes die, and then you gotta. They aggressively come after you. It just. No, I beat the boss already. Stop. All right. Speed booster power regained. Run until speed boost begins. Yeah, this is a really good game. I'm really enjoying myself. If I have one problem with it, considering it's so linear, and considering the way it works, yeah, I think it could have been longer. But yeah, hang on, wait. Well, I gotta run, so. Oh, so I have to go back here, and then... so I have to go around so I can get a running start to it. This is kind of a lame room to show off the speed booster. In Super, it's like the coolest room ever, where you're outrunning like flowing lava, or magma, and it's like... It's so good. Wait. Hey, what the hell is this? Wait, hang on. There we go, I knew it. I knew there was something here. So I'm really curious if anyone considers this their favorite Metroid game, like out of all of them, like Prime, Super, Samus Returns. I am like very, very fond of Samus Returns, and even I wouldn't say it's better than Super. It really does feel like it's kind of unanimous that Super is the best one. Like, maybe Prime is just as good, if you're a big fan of Prime. Plenty of people don't like Prime, I'm starting to realize. When I was shitting on it, I was kind of being harsh towards it, because I think it took attention away from Super. I mean, I think it's a good game in its own right. Like, now I'm playing it again. I wonder when we'll get news of the Metroid Prime 4 or new Metroid projects. I'm almost expecting we'll get news on different projects rather than new information on Prime 4 anytime soon. Like Federation Force 2, Metroid 5. I'm really curious what's going on with Metroid Prime 4, or whether we'll even really get an explanation for what happened with that, why it was delayed the way it was. So I think I did say that I was against the idea of them announcing it so soon. Like I was against people getting hyped for it for a logo essentially, because I thought Federation Force was great, and I didn't like how people shot on it for no reason. Oh, we haven't had a new Metroid game in years. Well, you're going to get one, so shut up. There we go. Yeah, lowering the water level. This game is so creative when it comes to this kind of thing. High voltage electricity and water. Here we go. Let's go down here. Avoid the electricity. All right, let's go down. Oh, the latch isn't open. Darn. Yeah, I'm not sure if people have warmed up the Federation Force at all. Like, people have warmed up the Star Fox Zero. Lots of people will openly say they love that game. Federation Force, I haven't seen anything like that, but I haven't really looked for it either. I mean, I don't even really care, really. Unless it, like, becomes some kind of controversy again, I don't think I'll be talking about it anytime soon. Like, if people get angry over Prime 4 having Federation Force inspired content, like, I could see myself getting angry about that. But other than that, oops. Like, really, when you get right down to it, Federation Force really established how multiplayer could work in Metroid, and I think that's something, Metroid Prime specifically, and I think that's something to be very, very impressed with. Oh, it did work in Federation Force. Did I misspeak? Like, it definitely did work, but there were all these conspiracy theories that prevented it from reaching its full potential. Wait a minute. Hey, what? Why am I locked in here with a giant crab? A giant enemy crab. I don't know, this game kind of had flack for a long time too, and I definitely think that was ill-deserved. I think it's just as good as Prime, like, probably. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we can go back here. Yeah, I'm wondering if Nintendo will actually make new announcements in June or not. I'm really curious as to how not being at E3 is going to, how E3 basically being dead is going to affect game announcements going forward. Are companies going to continue making announcements in June, just not at E3? Are they going to wait until, like, later, like, you know, earlier in the year or later? Or are they going to stick with June because it's traditional? You know, 6 months before the holiday period? I don't know. It's really impossible to say at this point. I mean, what is clear, though, is that Nintendo made the right call to abandon E3 when they did. Everybody, you know, even Google Stadia is, like, trying to get on the Nintendo Direct train right now, because that's all anybody really cares about. Like, when's the next Nintendo Direct? You don't see people, like, asking about the next Stadia Connect or the PlayStation... what is the PlayStation one called? What is the PlayStation Direct called? Does anybody remember? Wow, it's bad when I can't even remember what the PlayStation knockoff is even called. And what is the PlayStation Network called? The PlayStation version of the Nintendo Direct. They tried to rip it off and failed, like, epically. Like, they announced a release date for The Last of Us Part 2 and then delayed it, like, a couple of weeks later. It was ridiculous. And then they delayed it again. It's been a disaster for them. The PlayStation Nation. Alright. Well, I mean... There's a thing there, but it looks like I can't really... I'm probably going to die here because I have no idea what I'm doing. So, the next Nintendo Direct, there are going to be a lot of unannounced projects. Like, everything they've been showing so far this year has been, like, previously announced. Like, I don't think they've announced a single new thing other than, like, ports. So, like, we have no idea what Nintendo is doing right now. And they're still killing it, right? With just Animal Crossing alone is just straight up killing it. So, I can go up here and recharge. Oh, that's right, I killed Ferris. So, I'm supposed to come back here and get instructions. I completely forget, like, this is a traditional Metroid game. Like, you can't keep exploring. You have to keep going back and getting new orders. Yeah, so I think it's time to move on to a new area. Okay. Yeah, I love how this is structured, where you don't want to open doors in order to prevent the X from gaining access to areas where it could make things worse. So you're deliberately, like, going around it. It makes a lot of sense. Way more sense than anything in Other M, for sure. I don't know, maybe I'm being a bit too harsh on Other M. Because I haven't played it in a long time. The last time I played it, I actually enjoyed it quite a big deal, quite a lot. So maybe I'm just repeating Pretendo talking points, just talking about, like, Other M all the time. The way I do, at any rate. I don't feel like I have my own opinion. I've been meaning to replay it for years, but yeah, it's been on my backlog for a while, but I just have not gotten around to it. Oh yeah, a Fusion sequel? Yeah, that's not really a bad idea. I'm not sure how... Well, I would rather just have a Metroid sequel in general, but a Fusion sequel... Well, that was technically Other M. That's basically a Fusion sequel, but not as good. Yep, Super Missile Data. Yep. Like, I'm not sure how more of the same of this could work. I mean, I guess they could just, you know, put you in, like, a confined area and have you hunted down by something. But, I don't know, like, Zero Mission did a pretty good job of that with, like, the Space Pirate area. Honestly, I think that's better handled than the SAX stages in this. Like, the SAX itself is cooler than the Space Pirates, but, you know, she doesn't really do anything unless you're stupid and sort of expose yourself. The Space Pirates, like, you actually have to avoid all the time. It's like a stealth mission. It feels way different than standard gameplay, and I really, really enjoy that. Well, I say I enjoy it. I actually don't remember. I think I had issues with Zero Mission when I last played it. Probably because, like, I don't know, like, I think Game Boy Advance games are starting to show their age in a lot of ways, or had been starting to show their age. So I think I was just kind of, you know, it's an hour-long game. I think I was kind of critical of it for that reason. Oops. Hang on. Oh, do I have to open the lock? Wait a minute, what? Oh, come on. Are you serious? Don't tell me I locked myself down here. Wait. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. So Metroid 5, I don't know, like, I think it should just be a completely different, unique thing. Like, not, like, really trying to be exactly like this or Super, like, its own thing. I'm not really sure what they would do yet, but at all. But like something different, I would say. I mean, not another remake. Like I think we've had enough remakes. We don't really need a remake of Super. Maybe this, but not Super for sure. Yeah, I guess that's what I would want with like a Fusion sequel. It's just a remake with this, with more content. That kills my momentum. Oh, here we go. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? You're supposed to jump? Okay, that's awfully convenient that you can just run through this, Here we go. It's a good thing the SAX cannot do the exact same things I'm doing right now. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, it can. It must not be like... It must not have the knowledge to open the doors or what have you. Because it can't do shit without you. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. There we go, got it. So, what's my objective? Yeah, okay, up here. So I should just be able to go down this way, up. The fire area is probably cooler in Other M, honestly. Like the whole like glass tubes and the monsters chasing you, like that's awesome as I recall. Yeah, it's weird how little I remember about Other M. It is time to revisit it. Am I too nostalgic? Am I being too critical? Yeah, I mean, I praised and then shit on it in like the same live stream. So honestly, I would say that like you know, I probably like Other M more than I like shit like Yoshi's New Island for sure. Of course, that's just my knee-jerk. I haven't played those games in years, kind of feeling I have, but it does feel true to me. That's how I imagine I would feel. Honestly, like Yoshi's New Island deserves a lot more shit than what Other M gets. Then what? I'm just. Oh, that's right. Yeah, look at that. How is that, like, how is that something you would ever figure out? Okay. Yep, bomb here. And we got it. Alright, awesome. Shit. Maybe I should have gone back and healed first, but no. Damn. Well, there's something in here, so... Don't have my energy suit yet. My various suit, I should say. Maybe that's something they could do with Metroid 5, is just give Samus new powers based on the fact she's now a Metroid, and like have her evolve. I don't really know how that would work. I'm just throwing out ideas. Other M could have a sequel. Let's see. Here we go. Yep, I remember this room. Oh, this is the one with the robot boss fight. I remember this very well. Oh, no. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Then we gotta go back around. Should I play Prime? I don't really feel like playing Prime tonight. I think when I stop playing this, I'll try to play something else. What should I pop in? No More Heroes again? I guess I could do that. Super Missile data downloaded. So if I remember correctly, Super Missiles in this game don't... Yeah, they just automatically replace your regular missiles, yeah. I mean, I guess it's preferable to compare to how they work in other games, but... It makes more sense, too. And the SAX is everywhere. Alright, I think we're going to try to play something else. What, do you think I should play No More Heroes again? Is that okay? Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. No More Heroes, alright. Yeah, I love Fusion, I love Prime, but yeah, I want to get through No More Heroes. I'm addicted to this thing. And plus, it's Dr. Shake anyway, so a number 5, so it's kind of imperative that we get on it and get this one out of the way so we can move on with the game. It's interesting how this game can have a boss fight where literally nothing happens and nobody cares about it. Nobody brings it up as like a slight against the game at all. Oh, by the way, I did get my copy of A Link Between Worlds back, so I will be playing that shortly. Not on stream, but I will be playing it again shortly, and I cannot wait. It's been too long. Yeah, once I play that, I think I'll immediately go ahead and play Breath of the Wild again. It's just been too long. Yeah, love A Link Between Worlds. It's one of my favorites, honestly. One of my favorite games ever, I should say. Alright. Ubisoft presents the only good game they've ever published. Yeah, I don't like Mario Rabbids. I don't like Starlink. I don't like Assassin's Creed. Like, what have they made? Red Steel? Red Steel isn't that good. Like, even Red Steel 2, which I think people will hype up. Like, Red Steel 2 actually does have really good combat, but not really much else. It could have been great if they put more into it, but...
Hey, this is Diane from Basehead Videos. You're late returning one of our videos. It's called, Coffee and Milk. Please return it ASAP. Have a nice day.
Mr. Touchdown, please wire the money as soon as possible. Please hurry, or something unfortunate may happen. In addition, the registration for the 6th UAA rank is complete. We look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I should play the cat. Hey, Gene. Aw, adorable. I love how like the game doesn't really emphasize Jean's presence. She's just sort of there. And that sort of exists to foreshadow the existence of the final boss, the real Jean. Jean the human, or Jean the assassin. Because at this point in No More Heroes lore, there are like 3 Jeans. Jean the cat, Jean the assassin, and Jean the kid. And we do have confirmation with Travis Strikes Again that Jean the kid is in fact Travis and Sylvia's daughter, which we kind of expected, but it's really bizarre. Really bizarre to think that Travis is a parent of 2 children. Really bizarre. Yeah, he does have two. Like, apparently. Gene and Hunter, who kind of comes out of nowhere. Honestly, like, I think they might have retconned that in Travis Strikes Again. I don't understand why Travis said he had one child, and then, like, oh, wait, Hunter exists. I don't know what the deal with the second kid is.
Why you come here, little man?
I have not mastered the secret of the first class yet. Clean up the mines buried in the beach. Oh no, we're taking away Holly Summers. Oh no, this must be the most frustrating. Ah, damn. So we got to clean up the mines from Holly Summers. Oh no, oh no, not Holly. Oh man, this one wasn't very far. Oh, can you walk onto the beach? It's weird that you can see this, see it from here. Alright. Oh, you can! Weird. And this is technically where you fight her, too. Wow. Well, where you go through the first level. Go through that level. The unspoken rules of Sand and Destroy indicate danger. No one swims on the beach here. You won't see any girls in bikinis. But what was Sylvia doing? Oh. Ah, damn, did I mess it up? Or is that what I was supposed to do? I actually don't know how this is supposed to work. So, is this supposed to feed into Holly Summers' lore? Was she part of that experiment to work with the beach, the army on the beach? That tactical training? Damn, alright. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get hit or not. I guess I'm just supposed to let it happen. Travis just hates landmines. So yeah, we're removing all trace of Holly Summers. It's like she never existed. Our waifu is no more. Oh, damn. Oh, you're not supposed to get hit? Really? I really don't care. I think I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna keep the landmines there. I need to honor Holly Summers' memory. I have plenty of assassination missions anyway. I think that's what I'll probably do. I'll just do the assassination missions, get the money, and then just fight the final boss. And just fight the next boss. Yeah, but I might as well do number 5 now because, spoiler alert, it's not exactly a good boss fight. Putting it mildly.
Travis, welcome.
May you find your true path. Oh, man. Search for the target point. Oh, oops, I forgot my bike. That's right, I kind of need that. Oh, yeah, I'm playing on a Wii U. So, yeah, this is a... I'm using the Wii's backward compatibility. Yeah, I have been playing a lot of old games on my Wii U lately. I mean, I enjoy them. It's not really a big deal. Oof. Here we go. Oh, yeah. I play Smash 4. Smash Wii U, I should say. Occasionally. Oops. Well, honestly, I don't think I've played it at all since Ultimate came out. So it's been a while. But yeah, I like that game. Honestly, like, Smash 4 is probably better than Ultimate. Like, it has more single-player content that I enjoy. Honestly, I haven't played Ultimate in a while either. I gotta get back into it. Ugh. But yeah, I got so many games I gotta get through. And this is one of them. Oh, oops. Oh yeah, Amiibo? Yeah. Yeah, I did not mess around with Amiibo as much as I should. It was really, really fun, but from what I experimented with, but like I really, really, really do not have the time. God damn. Oh, hey, what's up? Let's see. Oh, thanks for that. I really appreciate it. See you later. Alright, so... Assassination kill 9. Alright.
May you find your overpowered?
Maybe I should have popped in Sin and Punishment Star Successor again. Instead of just playing No More Heroes. I don't know, man. Like, if I'm playing a game, I want to finish it. You know what I mean? I don't want to, like, put a bunch of games in a backlog. That's just annoying. If anything, I'm getting sick of having a backlog in general, so I'm trying to get through it, but I literally have, like, hundreds of games I need to play. And, like, I want to play, like, the good ones, like, somewhat regularly, like at least every couple of years. For the really good ones, more than that. Like, A Link to the Past, I've played, like, what, twice in 6 months? Like, it's just... Yeah, I do think I'm at the point now where I can reasonably not want to play 7 out of 10 games. Like, I would really much rather play, 10 out of 10s over and over and over again. You know, like this, like A Link to the Past, like Super Metroid, Fusion, Prime, Sin and Punishment, stuff like I enjoy playing over and over. Whew. My spleen. I think I'll be able to get through this rank pretty quickly. So I think I'll just sign off after that, and then get to work writing and doing other things. Maybe watching some anime. I don't know. I haven't watched anime in a couple of days actually, so I should get back into that. There have been a couple of days where I haven't even played Animal Crossing because I've been so busy. My Animal Crossing. Right. Oh wow, that's so epic. Ah, we got it. All right. Next money. Enough money for the next entrance battle. All right. Awesome. Oops. Here it is. I completely, I was on the wrong side of the road. Alright. Let's park in the middle of the street here, pay my fee, and we are off. Alright, number 5. Wow. Yeah, it's probably a good thing we got this out of the way, considering this is number 5. If you've played this game before, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, no, did I get stuck? Alright. Damn, I went too far. All I had to do was go down the street, and I completely botched it. All right. Does anybody else even live here? There's no one ever in the parking spots. All right.
Let me guess. You're out shopping.
Wrong! Woohoo! I am on vacation! Fiesta, baby!
Shopping? Now a vacation?
Oh, Ibiza's amazing! Almost as amazing as me! A hard-working girl never forgets the others, even on vacation.
Hey, I don't want to interrupt your fiesta. Who's next?
Hey! Give me a second. Don't go anywhere, sweet thing.
What? Huh?
Yo, what's the problem? Something wrong? Hello?
Huh? I'm getting a bad connection. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
What are you...
Great.
Woo! Shake it, baby! Oh, yeah!
Okay, whatever. Whatever, Sylvia. I find it weird how she's always by herself. She doesn't seem to have any friends. Which is kind of weird for a girl like that. I never really thought about that before, but it does seem to be the case. Bloodstain doing here? Where did that come from? Wait. I've never noticed these before. Wait. They weren't here when we just came by here. Wait. What is this? Yeah, we're following these. Let's see where they go. I think it might go to rank 5, but we'll see. Anyway. Oh, did I miss the turn? No? Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it looks like it's going to rank 5. But wait, that means it happened right outside my apartment. But who is leaving these massive bloodstains? Alright. Ah, shit, don't tell me I got turned around. Wait. Yeah, I think, okay, here we go. Yep, it's leading to rank 5. Weird, especially since it doesn't seem to amount to much. There's all sorts of weird details in like this you wouldn't notice your first time playing. I definitely put a lot of thought into the world. Wait. Oh, did I go? I went the wrong way. Yep. See, there's our little victim. I don't know who this is, but okay. Wow, so so much hype for a boss that doesn't do anything. Oh man. It's the Godot of No More Heroes bosses. No, maybe it's a bit of an overstatement because Godot at least Let's Shake shows up. You know what I mean? Yeah, so get this. This entire area is just nothing but a long hallway. It's the Final Fantasy 13 of No More Heroes levels. Wow, what's with me and my weird comparisons? Look who it is. Henry is weird how like Henry no more. Okay, so this is Henry, Mr. Sir Henry motherfucker, as will be introduced to him. So Henry is shaping up to be a major antagonist in No More Heroes 3. Like he's part of like some weird cult now. I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know. Like Henry lore is just straight up weird. Like it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like even today, like Travis's identical twin brother from Ireland, voiced by Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm not sure how Suda affords all these like top tier voice actors. Well, maybe I'm overestimating just how much voice actors cost. But I mean, they're always bitching about their pay and stuff like that, so... I love how this is an entire corridor, it's just an empty hallway, and it's still more interesting than Final Fantasy VII-R. We'll be halfway through the game after this, which is, it did not take me very long at all to get... Enemies with beam katanas are a lot stronger for some reason. Get back here, Henry. Like, this is just seriously just one long empty hallway. It's like this entire level was basically just mocking you. Like, yeah, this is as stale and uninspired as a level design can get. Like, it's literally just a square hallway. Like, it doesn't even have like background art for you to look at. So wait, why aren't they attacking Henry? Is it because he's part of the UAA? Is he really? Doesn't he like say that he, alright. I'm actually not sure what the lore is on this. He's not involved by 2, but then like he and Sylvia have gotten a divorce. Which is especially weird considering like if you do the math, like he married Sylvia when she was like 14 or some shit and he was 17. It's really weird, like they were supposedly married and yet we've never seen them together. It's I have no idea what they're like. It's like one of those things about No More Heroes that makes no sense. I mean, Sylvia must be a huge thought, by the way, too, since like she's fucking around with people's brothers and shit like that. Like, what the fuck, Sylvia? Her husband's twin brother, like, really? Got him. And he's really fast. That's the main thing that Henry has over Travis. He's like fast as fuck, and I'm not really sure what the explanation for it is. I guess Travis has like his wrestling skills, but I'm not sure if that's even really practical. All right. Got him. I think I'm gonna beat Dr. Let's Shake and then move on. Yeah, I gotta get going soon. Not right away, but like in the next half an hour or so. Oh, here we go. We're getting. No, Travis, please don't go. I thought you were on vacation. Okay. But at least I'll be with you, right? Ugh. Is she trying to, like, encourage me to take a bath before I, It's like how Dr. Stone in Senku always insists there's like a 10 billion% chance of something happening. Like Sylvia's like that. Is she a Dr. Stone fan? Is that the joke? Is that she's a huge fan of Dr. Stone, which had not come out yet when this was made? Dr. Stone is awesome, by the way. Hey, why is it having me save the game? Before the whatever. Before the fake boss fight. Oh, unless I accomplished the wait. Did I get the mask? I guess there is no mask for this one. What the hell is this? I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Wait. No, wait, no. Someone else is on this road? Holy shit, did not see this coming. Hello.
Doctor, it's time. Wake up! Oh yeah, I feel a good undulation. Your rumbling is excellent. I think I'm going to lose the bowel control.
You the 5th ranked guy?
Yeah! I've been waiting for you!
I don't get what this with this guy.
You certainly sound like you're up for a fight.
I'm ready whenever you are!
All right then, here I come.
Disaster blaster, charging ignition.
Ignition ready.
Activating main engine.
Activating sub-engine.
Check.
Cycle ratio 15%.
Cluster generator active.
Calculating coordinates.
Thermal protection on.
Cycle ratio.
You do actually fight this guy in No More Heroes 2, so it's not like... It's not like you never fight Lich Shay.
Detection system normal. Target acquisition 98%.
I wonder what the reasoning behind not making this a real fight was.
Cycle ratio 55%.
Activate cell pistols.
Maximize output.
Ignite vanishing sparks.
Cycle ratio 80%.
Activate sanity pistons.
Pistons at peak power.
Scouting scope open.
Was that a Virtual Boy headset? Holy shit.
10 seconds.
Cycle ratio 100%.
T minus 7 seconds.
Cycle ratio 140%.
T minus 5 seconds.
Maximum output. Critical point exceeded.
T minus 3, 2, 1.
Ow!
Eat this!
Travis touchdown, is it not?
Son of a bitch! Fucking snatcher! I had him!
Dance with me, Travis.
A katana. This is getting interesting. What do you go by?
Henry,
Henry?
your instincts serve you well. I
don't know who you are or what you want, Sir Henry. Where are your manners?
Oh, no.
That was my kill, you naughty boy.
Shall we get this over with? And don't hate me if I play a tad dirty.
Fine by me.
After you.
Oh no.
Stop right there! The fight is over! Travis, you are now ranked 5th.
But we haven't even... We're just getting started.
Perhaps you've forgotten, these fights are an official game. If your opponent dies for whatever reason, according to the rules of conduct, it is your win.
That's fucked up. That's the stupidest rule I've ever heard. This guy's mine, and you just want me to let him go, bitch?
I love this.
Rules are rules. You can't have what you can't have.
Whatever. But this dude says he wants to fight, and ain't nobody gonna stop him. This ass clown right here is...
Who?
Hey! He's gone!
He fucked off the instant the wife showed up.
Sorry, save that aggression for your
Oh,
next
no.
match.
Who the hell was that guy?
It's so weird. Like, the whole setup is weird. Why did he kill that guy? Why did Sylvia pretend like she didn't see him? Like, why did she stop the fight? It's just... Ugh. Why did Henry want to fight Travis to begin with? Like, they never explained any of this. And that's why it's great. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to do tonight. Yeah, an hour, 2 hours, that's reasonable. Yeah, I think I'm going to rest for a while. Maybe get moving a bit. Yep, and I think that's the end of the stream. All right.
Hi, this is Diane.
All right, definitely recommend me some other games you want to see me play. No More Heroes 2 is coming up after this. That's gonna be a great game. Really looking forward to that. Oh, man, so many great games. But I'll be taking a break and playing some A Link Between Worlds and maybe some Kid